Hello everybody, I'm back here on Marrow again. I'm hanging out in the northern desert of Row. And I'm killing dervishes with Ambassador here. Ambassador is a level 14 Enchanter. And I thought I'd make a video because I'm finding the mechanics here kind of interesting and fun. With the Enchanter charming a pet, and we let the pet tank, and I'll put a dot on it and perhaps shoot it with some arrows, and then when the pet gets low, that's when I'll hop in and take the aggro, kill a mob, and then after that, keep the pet low HP and start working on the next one. The next one I will tank all the way throughout. Just keep that pet as DPS until he just naturally breaks. Maybe kill 2 or 3 dervs with him. And when he breaks, I can hold the monster, I can tank the monster we're working on, and hopefully the Enchanter can simply finish off the pet. So it's an interesting mechanic to take advantage of the fact that we do lack heals and try to still get some efficiency out of the duo that we have going on here. I was able to save Ambassador once. He got hit by a caster derv and hit pretty hard. So I had to heal him because he was dotted. I was able to save his life. Now, I think where we've been missing it is that Ambassador seems to be breaking the charm right after the fight. If the pet's low health, he'll break it, but I'm going to recommend that he hold on to the pet for the next fight. That'll help him save mana. It's definitely hard for enchanters right now. They don't have breeze. Not that he would have it anyway at level 14, but even at 16 he's not going to have breeze. So charming is taking a lot of mana, and that mana is coming back slow. So let me give him my suggestion here. Maybe let a pet get low, but then keep it till it breaks naturally. Use it for DPS for the next fight. I'll tank. Save some mana. Let's see what he thinks about that. So here we go, we got 2. I don't know which one he's going to pet, but I'm going to throw snare in there, because that always helps. Which one is his pet? I've got a lot of lag right now, so it's really hard for me to tell. Okay, so there we go. This is the one we're killing. His pet's got more HP than this one right now. So I'm gonna let the pet take some hits. He didn't reply to my suggestions, but it's because he's busy getting to work. Just fine with me. I'm just gonna shoot some arrows this way here until she's running. That'll be my contribution of DPS, arrows, and flame lick. Okay, now that she's running, I'll finish her off. Pet's still got a massive amount of HP. Strong pet. Alright, I'm ready to snare on the pole here. I'm also a little worried about this here pet, because stronger pets tend to break. Did he just break? No. Okay. I'm gonna bring this guy over here and root him. If I can. Jeez. This is what I'm dealing with. There's just horrible lag. There we go. So I root that one over there. I come get aggro on this puppy. He seems to be still focused on the pet, if I'm not mistaken. What's going on? Why is he not hitting me? Oh, because he is the pet. That's why he's not hitting me. I'm an idiot. Okay. Alright, let's flame lick this guy. See, I have to wait so long. Oh, he let the pet go. I told him hold on to the pet. Use him. He charm broken 0 mana. Okay. Root wore off. So I've got to take care of this guy. Come on, pull off the snare. There we go. I think it got him. This lag is killing me. It really is. Okay, so he didn't break the pet. Charm just broke. But you can see how if Charm hadn't broken, that pet was low HP. He could have just beaten on the next mob until the time was right. All good, just met up. I'll just bring this guy back. Maybe I'll just kill him out here. This is totally fine. I got plenty of mana. Can recover the HP loss from this, but he still wanted to come and help. He threw a little dot on him. You saw that. What's that? Shallow breath, or probably the next one, engulfing. No, not engulfing darkness. I forget what the second Enchanter choking dot is, but I think that's what he's using right now. Alright, it's time for the snare. Just to keep these guys from running around. Oh, don't save your mana. I had him. He was running. You don't need to waste the nuke mana. Ring here. Alright, internet seems to be clearing up a bit. Oh, he got one there. Cool. Alright, yeah, we're collecting rings. It's a good turn in. Getting decent experience. We're having fun. Killing Dervs. He's apparently got like 120 pounds of weight on him, so you can see him just waddling around right there. Oh, looks like someone decided to come and just start picking mobs off of our camp. Okay, I guess it is an outdoor zone, so nothing wrong with that. I guess, you know, technically speaking. I saw some drama in the Discord chat. Some guy was going off on Project Faceless, KSing him. I wonder if anyone else saw that. You probably did. Probably a few of my listeners did. 6 mana. Tough times, Charmin. And no breezy coming. Yeah, I tried to watch the video. I couldn't see what was happening. He shared like a YouTube video. He recorded the kill stealing. And I just saw people running around. I was looking for the Project Faceless tags. I couldn't see him. Granted, I was watching it on my phone, and I don't think it was rendering at, you know, full resolution. But, I got the gist from what he said. They kill stoled me. They out DPS kill stoled me. It's not the first bad thing I've heard about this Project Faceless. Oh, the Necro apologized. Should we invite him in? But, you know, we're kind of on top of it as it is. So he took one of ours. Let me see what I've got on track. We got ghouls. The Necro can go kill the ghouls. Right? Necro, undead. He probably wants rings too, though. Alright, look, here I am at full mana. Looks like I've... Skin like wood has dropped. Let me throw that back up. And also test my connection. Oh, look at that. Waiting. 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 Still getting pretty bad lag. Alright, let me snag this one. Gosh, this lag is just horrible. Sorry, lag is really horrible. To wait so long for each cast, bow shot, etc. Hopefully it gets better. I was planning on making a video tonight in the Halloween event place. But I went in there, I couldn't get a group. My friend, who I was planning on playing with tonight, has been kind of MIA, so... Does this guy need help, or is he just fighting by us for fun? Looks like he's probably okay. Looks like he's fear kiting. That's what's going on. Look at how big this barbarian lady is compared to me, a little old wood elf. I'm like coming up to her belly button. Jeez. I think I am a bit lower on the sand dune too, though. I'm a little worried about the audio from the game being too loud. Let me turn it down. Got the combat music and all that. I don't want that coming into the recording too much. Oh, down she goes. And I barely got hit. I can't touch this. Can't touch this. There's the flame lick. Now I gotta wait for it to actually cast and land. And then I get in there. And my taunt has been working good. Oh, he did ask for help. So I'm talking to that necro who came by. He actually did need help. Funny enough, he did need help. Oh gosh. So the necro said the mobs he was fighting might be coming back our way. We might have, you know, picked up the aggro from them. So this will get interesting. So far it looks okay. The Enchanter got beat down pretty hard. These casters, man, they blast you. They'll blast you and hit you. You know how it is. Oh, this guy's running? I don't want him to run. Come on, I'm gonna cast a snare. Super delayed snare. And it looks like it was resisted. Or I don't know why he's still walking. It didn't say resisted. Oof. Well, whatever. Oof. Jeez. Jeez Louise. This lag makes things interesting. But look, clicked cast. You saw me click cast, waiting, waiting. Oh. There it is. Click cast. There we go. See? It feels like when you jog it, it catches up for a second and then oh, look, it's back down again. This delay is just like things would be going so much smoother, so much more efficiently if it weren't for this delay. Oh, there it is. Well, at least this one won't run. No snare necessary. There's the good news. Bad news is he could be yellow. Oh, he's just blue. Okay. Delayed flame lick landed. Looks like the Enchanter's gonna hit the road after this. Or he's just gonna gate and sell. Then maybe he'll be coming back. So I'll be soloing for a bit. Which is fun. So here in North Row, my friend Javi and I were gonna do the Halloween event. He got distracted. Maybe another night. I thought this would be the last night because tonight's Halloween. but apparently it's gonna go for like another 10 days or something. Something awesome like that. And he's out. There he goes. Now I'm below 50, which is an opportunity for me to band. Oh, now I wave goodbye. Wow, I typed that command like a good while ago. I'm below 50 HP. It's an opportunity to work on my bind wound. My bind wound is pretty high. And kind of like monks, I'm planning on taking advantage of bind wound a lot. Soloing mobs that I can comfortably do with, like, let's say 60% HP. Not worry about dying. Get my HP down to, let's say, 35-40%. Bandage up. Yeah, it'll be more expensive ripping through bandages, but it'll make it pretty quick. Instead of, doing the minor healing myself up, burning all my mana, not to mention the time it takes. I can bandage up, save the mana, less med time, more grind time. It's pretty nice. And my bind wound is at like 60, which is pretty decent for level 15. And I notice it. I was binding Ambassador for like 5 or 6% HP each bandage, maybe even 7. It's nice. And it's fun. He said he loves the duo XP. Interesting mechanics to work with. Yeah, my Enchanter friend that I played with on Sendrith, this was my kind of dream. He has a 14 Enchanter, exactly the same level as Ambassador. I was 12 when he was 14, and I'm like, let's get together. I'll step in and tank when the pet gets low HP, yada yada. And I really thought that, yeah, we're missing the heals, but I thought it could be a really good duo. Because my range DPS is not great, but it's not horrible. I got the flame lick and the bow and arrow, right? So when the pet's tanking, I can sit back and I can plug away and do something. And then when the pet gets low, I can run in there and tank. And like I said, you could keep a pet down at like 10% HP through, another mob, maybe even 2 more mobs after that first fight that brought it down to that HP. And then just save the Ench a bunch of mana on Charming. The Enchanter, well, if they're doing the Charming thing right, where they're breaking and they're killing both the mobs, then no, they're getting full experience. But if they're keeping the pet and killing the mob, they're not getting full experience anyway. And in this game, when you don't have any sort of clarity, it's almost slower to do the break and to kill both mobs method, because charming takes a good deal of mana, and let's say you're in the middle of a fight, you have to recharm. So sometimes you end up charming twice, and then to also have to add a recharm at the beginning of every fresh fight, you're gonna run out of mana, spend a lot of time medding. Whereas if you hold on to that one pet through multiple kills like you would with a cleric partner, right? Not quite the same, because I'm not healing the pet, but I'm able to keep the pet alive, and in a way it can be almost as efficient, at least at this lower level, because you can keep that pet at 10% and just keep it as long as it will last. If in the middle, wait for it to break. It doesn't matter if it's in the middle of a fight. If it breaks in the middle of the fight, it runs at the Enchanter, it's got 10% HP. The Enchanter has time to root it, or maybe just, if they're far enough away, just hit it with a nuke and just put it down right then and there, So, meanwhile, the Ranger just continues to fight and tank the mob. Now, it wouldn't have worked as well when I was level 12 and my friend is level 14. I would be too low to comfortably solo the mobs, but as it is now, I could solo from full HP one of these mobs down flat, so he wouldn't have to worry if the pet were to break and run at him. He wouldn't have to worry about the other mob. I could totally take care of it. He said he's too poor to destroy his copper. I hear ya. Those spells are so expensive. I have a 9-inch. She has only one of her level 8 spells. Well, yeah, it was amazing on the Enchanter. The jump in spell price was like 5 gold for your level 4 spells, right? And then it goes up to like 4 platinum per spell at level 8. Level 8, you know? That's 4 platinum per spell. It's ridiculous. I could only afford a single one when I hit level 8. And then I grinded all the way to level 9, and I was able to afford one more. And there were like 6 or 7. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, he says I have about 100 PP total after conversion, and that might get me all my 16 spells. Oh, so he's almost getting ahead. That's pretty good. Wow, nice. You're almost getting ahead of the game. So I can't break this camp, but what I can do, since I... Ay, ay, ay. Ooh, rawhide sleeves. Those sell for enough to be worth looting. What I can do is, since he's banking and I'm full, I'm ready and raring to go, is I can find something around here. Let me pause the video for a second. So let's see. Nothing I can pull out of that camp, but there's a couple snakes nearby. Now snakes, that's a little dangerous. Oh, actually Thistlecoat's down to 3 minutes. I'm gonna try to recast it right now. Did I get lucky? Did it? No, it fizzled. Thistlecoat is on the same skill as Skin Like Wood, but it's a higher level spell. It fizzles a ton for me, so I'm just gonna recast it now. This is the time to do it. It might not even be worth it. I think it gives me a little bit of AC, and then it gives me a 1-point damage shield. But you know, if you get hit 20 times in a fight, it's an extra 20 damage that you did outside of everything else. It adds up. Flame Lick is like 26, so you throw a Flame Lick, you have a Thistle Shield, it's a good like 40, 45 damage that you do just from those two things that are kind of passive. There we go. Finally got it to land. Used almost all my mana. See, that's why I wanted to do it before I went and ran around, because it was going to take a bit of mana. Lucked out farming Dervs for bronze, and I got like 5 high quality bear skins. Wow, super lucky. I haven't seen a single high quality bear skin yet. However, haven't killed many bears. I did wisps and got a bunch of plat from that. Yeah, you're looking at this 107 plat. That's all from wisps. I think maybe like 7 greater lightstones, plus a whole bunch of normal lightstones, plus whatever plat I had prior to that, 15 perhaps. So I'm doing pretty dandy here. Looks like we're at like 115 on my person. I think did I leave some in the bank? No, I think I brought all my plat with me. So anyway, if I get bored here, look, we got a rattlesnake here, large rattlesnake. What's he calling? No, he's a green. Well, let's take another look at our track. I really should be using track all the time. It's not maxed out yet, and I hear that it levels up pretty darn slow. So I've really got to stay on top of it. Anyway, let's just keep manning up for this second. So the Halloween event was interesting. I ran in there, went LFG, nobody picked me up. There was a group killing in the zone-in area. And then I tried to just kind of like creep up a little bit. I peeked around a corner, saw a mob, red. It's like, alright. And then I peeked around the other corner, saw a group there. Alright. And then I turned around, and then I aggroed the red mob. Even though when I first peeked, I didn't aggro them. And I think I was even closer to the mob on that first peek. And then the second peek, I was peeking to the opposite side. I think I was further away from it. I'm not sure I actually did aggro it. I think that the group pulled, is what happened. The group in the zone-in room pulled. They pulled through me, and the mobs just started beating on me, because proximity seems to have a huge part to play in aggro in this game. Huge part. And so when they ran over me, they're like, oh, we're going to hit you now. Because the the other guy hadn't quite done enough damage to them yet. Alright, so I see a blue snake. The thing about snakes is I get a little bit scared of the poison. Since I need to cast Feel Like Cat in 9 minutes, according to the spell timers, but I will do that soon. But for now, I'm forgetting my Feel Like Cat AGI buff, and I'm throwing on a Cure Poison. This will allow me to take care of any poison I might get right now fighting this guy. Ooh, Ambassador's back in zone. That's good. Let's see how our lag is. It's still pretty bad, unfortunately. There's the Flame Lick. Alright, so apparently I can move after I see the spell cast finish. I can move without interrupting. I was worried that I have to wait for it to actually cast, and if I move anytime, that long gap between, it's gonna interrupt. But no. He said, very lucky. Working up my way back. Oh, the dirty things I do for J-Boots. Need to hit 20 so I can get him. Haha. I'm a ranger, so I'm not too worried. But I want them to for another character, perhaps. I'm more interested in getting Rubicite. That seems like the real... A Mana Stone would be cool. My main is Cleric, usually. Yeah, see, Mana Stones seem to be most apt for Clerics who can heal themselves, so... I remember talking to somebody in Lower Guck, and they told me, oh yeah, I soloed Frenzy at like level 52. And I'm like, how is that even possible? And he's like, I had a Mana Stone. I was like, what's a Mana Stone? That was the first time I'd ever heard of a Mana Stone. And he explained it to me, and he said he had to basically kite the Frenzy like around the whole basement area. And, you know, using the Mana Stone, healing himself, using the Mana Stone. It's real crazy stuff. But I was like, wow, because even doing Frenzy at like 54, 55 is tough. And he said like 51 or 52 or something he pulled off killing the Frenzy Ghoul in Lower Guck. And it just didn't seem possible. But when he explained the mechanics of the Mana Stone, I understood. So part of me does want to get my hands on one of those. Okay, we don't need the poison anymore, and we're about to need Feel Like Cat. So I'm gonna get that up. This guy is, I don't know if he's, what's he doing with the ghoul chasing him? I don't know. But it's gonna be coming right back through here. It looks like he just aggroed it. He didn't realize it. I conned it. I'm waiting for the con to come through. Waiting. Okay, that's a yellow one. So I'm gonna have to tell Ambassador to be careful. I don't think I picked up aggro on a ghoul yet, but when it comes back, I gotta make sure I'm not in its path. And I also need to make sure Ambassador isn't either. Now, even though I got 6 more minutes on Feel Like Cat, I'm waiting for Ambassador. So I'm gonna throw myself Feel Like Cat now. Since I'll have time to get it back, might as well do Skin of Wood too. Skin Like Wood. More cast the better. My skill in that particular department is lacking. It's Abjuration, is that what it is? Wow, look at this delay. I clicked it how long ago? I don't even know. There we go. I'd like to, he says, I need Mana Stone, J-Boots, and a small glowing stone. I'd like to get some Rubicite when possible. Watch out, yellow ghoul will path back through there. Some guy just trained him through to book, I think. Alright, here we go, here we go. Which one are we killing? Alright, now here. Let's let his pet get down. Oh, he resisted my Flame Lick. Well, I got another one for you. Plus a ranged attack to add to it. And look, this guy's getting his butt kicked. And there's the ghoul. Okay, so we're gonna be in trouble now. I gotta make sure his pet doesn't die. Gosh, this lag is killing me. I can't keep track of what's going on. I try to cast something and there's just never any sign that any casting was happening at all. Alright. So we got a yellow ghoul on us now. This is gonna be a tough fight. We got it. We got it. His Derv still's got like 30% HP. I'm gonna let him fight it out a bit. Oh no. Must be my lag. I saw he had like 30% HP. That's why I backed off. Wow, that Derv had like, oh, I wanted to save him to use him for the next one. Ridiculous. I should heal up, I guess. Lag, I think. I don't think I'm seeing the actual live pet HP numbers. He just picked up a bronze sword. I'm thinking about using a bronze two-handed sword to level up my slashing, but it's really just, compared to what I use now, it's just so not good. I think I'm just gonna wait until I get a better sword that's worth using. There we go, there we go. There's some faster casting, but then look, lag kicks in again. It's like nothing I can do. It's starting to let up. Right now it's getting closer to midnight. So I think some people are getting off the internet. It's clearing up a bit. It's been a while since I recorded such a straight session. Usually I'm doing like choppy stuff, but yeah. I'm having fun. And I'm enjoying showing this duo. I think it's an interesting duo, Ranger Enchanter. Shraylock pack can drop in Kith. We are about the right level for it, but it's much more rare than on P99. I killed a Shraylock yesterday, but didn't get it. Alright, here we go. He's gonna lull and pull. Very nicely done. Now I am going to snare one. Hopefully, if it ever casts. Yep, and she is the one that I'm after. Is she? I can't con, so I can't tell. No, she's the pet. I can't tell. Look at this. It's just, I hit con, and I'm waiting and waiting, waiting. Can't con, cause lag. Don't know which is pet. Wow, this is just ridiculous. There we go. Okay, back up. We don't want the pet to die. But we do want her to get weak. There we go. Alright, that worked pretty nicely. See, he used the pet. He's out of mana right now, but he was able to use the pet for DPS on another Derv. Take that one out. Now she's only at 28. One more. One more. Why is it telling me I've run out of ammo? Oh, that's because I had two different kinds of arrows in my bag, so I gotta... There we go. Now I've got ammo again. Look at this. Used her for 3 mobs. Alright, this is a caster, so he is tough. I gotta make sure I get in there quick. There we go. Pet's at the perfect HP. Now I've got to... I think I've got to snare him because... Oh, wow, I might actually die? No, he's running. Okay. Okay, let me bind, then kill pet. Oof. Now that was how... That's how it's done. Uh-oh. Look at that. That's how you look at. That's what I'm talking about. That was cool little killing sesh right there. I'm sorry I couldn't talk much. I was too focused and aggravated by the lag that I'm getting. Look, trying to loot. Trying to loot. There we go. Got another ring. I can't get up right now. This is what I deal with sometimes, you guys. This is what I deal with. It's ridiculous. I can't do anything right now. I'm just stuck here for who knows. 1 minute, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, who knows. Stuck in looting. Can't get up. Lovely lag. Finally, lol. Hey, so you know what? That's really what I wanted to capture. That was what I was looking for. Was that duo, getting that groove right there. You saw how that worked. That was pretty nice. It was a thing of beauty. Now the Enchanter's gonna switch to using his animation. And we will continue until, well, I'm probably gonna get off in just a minute here. it's almost time for bed for me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think it was kind of fun. I'll see you next time.